Good evening, everyone. This is a workshop meeting for the Tomball ISD Board of Trustees, and it's called to order January 12th, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. For the record, a quorum of the board is present. All current trustees are in attendance tonight. The meeting is being recorded in accordance with Government Code Section 551.128. The main purpose of tonight's meeting is to receive reports from administration and review the business agenda for the regular meeting, which is tomorrow night. Any action regarding items on the business agenda will be taken at the regular meeting. This meeting is of the Board of Trustees that is open to the public. However, it is not a meeting that's for the public. Public participation is limited to designated times during the meeting for citizen comment for those that have registered to speak in accordance with board procedures. We ask for your cooperation in ensuring that the meeting runs in an orderly manner. We have no public comments on agenda items this evening, and so I will move now to give the floor to our superintendent, Dr. Martha Salazar-Zamora, to proceed with recognitions.
Thank you so much, President Lewandowski, members of the board, all of you in the audience tonight. It is a huge honor that we kick off this meeting recognizing School Board Appreciation Month. We are grateful to our elected officials, our school board members, each and every month. But this month in Texas, we recognize them in a very special way. And what better way than having the Canyon Point Elementary Choir giving us a few songs. Take it away. There's more. I love it.
Good evening, members of the TISD School Board. Thank you for being here tonight. We hope you enjoyed a performance of Deep in the Heart of Texas. We would like you to thank for supporting the fine arts in our school, especially choir.
Because of your support, we get to sing together, learn music, and build confidence.
Choir helps us work as a team and express ourselves in a fun way.
Thank you for believing in students like us and for supporting music in our schools.
Sure. We can, if you want to get him up here, want to take a quick picture, Allison? Okay.
You know, it's a performance like that.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
Makes it worthwhile. It's wonderful.
It sure
Thanks,
is.
everyone.
Thank you. Come on up, parents. Take all the pictures you want. Yes, it's coming. Thank you again, and thank you, parents, for coming out this evening with your students. They did a great job. Okay. Yeah, I think they're going to leave.
We got a few more.
Yeah, we have a few more recognitions.
Well, at least the elementary.
We do have a few more recognitions, but if you're leaving with your choir student, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you. Quite a bit. Okay, so we had a number of students that started off our celebration, but there are other students that were not able to be here that would also like to help us in recognizing our school board. So we will catch a quick video.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you.
The volume's a little low.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias.
I I love that. Okay, so a big thank you, a big gracias for everything that you do. I wrote a couple of things down because I had a lot of thoughts and I knew I would forget. So I actually don't usually do this. I may not read it all, but I would like to say something to the board. Dear board members, I would like to take this opportunity to express a sincere appreciation to each member of the Tomball Independent School District Board of Trustees for your unwavering dedication and service to our community. Serving on a school board is a significant responsibility, one that requires very thoughtful leadership, very careful stewardship, and a deep commitment to education and the well-being of each and every student entrusted here to our district. Your role often involves complex decisions, many long hours that people may not be aware of, and difficult conversations, many of which occur outside of the public view. Yet through it all, you continue to lead with professionalism, integrity, and a genuine concern for students, teachers, staff, and families. The policies you set, the resources you safeguard, and the vision that you help shape have a lasting impact not only on our schools today, but truly on the future of our community for generations to come. We recognize that your service is voluntary and that it comes with personal sacrifice, time away from your family, time away from your work, and time away from any other responsibilities. Your willingness to step forward and listen to diverse perspectives and make decisions in the best interest of the district speaks volumes about your character and about your dedication to public education. Thank you for your service. On behalf of the students, educators, parents, and community members of Tomball ISD, thank you for your leadership, your commitment to excellence, and your continued investment in our schools. It is because of you, proud members, elected officials of Team Tomball, that we continue to be Destination Excellence, the only A-rated school district in both Harris and Montgomery counties. Yes, I snuck it in there. A big... Okay, so that is our first recognition, starting off great, but we have some other great recognitions this evening. Next, we have the Tomball Education Foundation donation, and I believe our president, Christy McCoy, and friends are coming up to talk a little bit about some money, I think. Valerie, Dr. Petrozelka, Jana, whomever is speaking.
Good evening. President Lewandowski, Dr. Zamora, members of the board, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. On behalf of the Tomball Education Foundation, we are honored to bring you some very great news. The Tomball Education Foundation supports Tomball ISD by raising funds to provide opportunities for Tomball ISD staff to be supportive with innovative, student-focused instruction. We know that a great school district makes a community stronger, and a great community makes a school district stronger. In Tomball, we have both. Please stand if you're a member of, I guess you are, a member of the Tomball Education Foundation. This is just oh, please, thank you. This is just a small number of all those wonderful people who have dedicated their time and service to provide some extra funding for our district, or for the district, our district. It'll always be my district. I would also like to recognize our Tomball district directors. If you would please stand. If you helped us read. To select these grants, we want to ensure that the proposals align with the district goals. Tomball directors reviewed the grants in their content area, and we really appreciate their help. Thank you so much. Did y'all stand? I didn't see you. Oh, they're over there. Tomball ISD staff members can apply for a grant individually or in teams between June and October. This year, the foundation received 94 grant applications. 45 grants will be funded this year, supporting 20 campuses. And this will be announced on Friday of this week. Last year, the total amount, we're supposed to keep that quiet. I always forget every year. Last year, the total amount awarded was over $154,000. This year, the Tomball Education Foundation will issue a check to Tomball ISD for, you can turn it around, $159,812. We value the work of this district and are happy to support it every way we can. Thank you.
A huge thank you also to our Education Foundation board members who give a lot of their time, and thank you for that generous donation. Next, we have the Tomball High School and Tomball Memorial High School FFA. Students, please come on up. I think you have something important to share about something coming up later this month. Not sure exactly what it is. Yeah, Carla's like, I have 50 reasons.
Good evening, President Lewandowski, Board of Trustees, Superintendent Salazar Zamora, colleagues, and guests. Tomball ISD has a long-standing tradition that connects our community's strong agricultural roots with changing experiences for our high school students. The FFA organization makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for leadership, personal growth, and career success. Students involved in the FFA program make a year-round commitment to their various projects. For many students, this requires daily follow-through, rain or shine. This year, over 425 student projects from over 350 exhibitors will compete at our milestone 50th annual FFA Project Show. Joining us tonight to extend formal invitations to each of our board and cabinet members, as well as recap their fall competitive results, are representatives from the FFA chapters at each of our comprehensive high schools. Representing Tomball High School, under the direction of our FFA advisor, Aaron Jensky, are Josie Davis, President, and Cameron Van, Vice President. And representing Tomball Memorial High School are President Julia Moore and Vice President Ashlyn Golson, here with their advisor, Emily Dennison.
Good evening, Dr. Zamora and board members. I am Emily Dennison, one of the ag teachers at Tomball Memorial High School, and I'm joined by Mrs. Erin Jinsky from Tomball High School. We will be representing both Tomball and Tomball Memorial FFA this evening, as our other ag teachers are down at the show barn getting ready for our meeting tonight for both all of our parents and our students. We are joined by our officers from both schools, FFA chapters, like Ms. Sandoval mentioned. We have Julia Moore, President from Tomball Memorial, and Ashlyn Golson, Vice President, along with Josie Davis and Cameron Van from Tomball. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share the results from our Fall Leadership Development Competition and invite you to this year's Tomball ISD Livestock Show and Sale.
Our officers will now hand each of you an invitation to our show. This year is special as it marks 50 great years of the Tomball ISD FFA Project Show. This year, the TISD FFA Project Show will start on Tuesday, January 27th, and end with the sale on Saturday, January 31st. Come out and see all of our students' hard work pay off. We hope to see you at the Tomball Agricultural Center. And now, Ashlyn will announce the results of the Tomball Memorial FFA's Leadership Development Teams.
Good evening, board members. I am glad to say that TMHS was successful across the board in our LDE competitions at both our invitational contest and the district level. Nearly all of our teams advanced to the Area 3 contest. The following results will represent how our teams placed at area. Job interview placed 11th. Our senior skills team placed 8th. The Ag Advocacy team placed 8th. The Green Hand Creed speaker placed 8th. The senior chapter conducting team placed 7th. The public relations team placed 7th. And the senior quiz team placed 3rd. Now, Josie Davis will announce the results of Tomball FFA's Leadership Development Event teams.
Just like Tomball Memorial, Tomball High School had a successful LDE season as well. This year, we were the district sweepstake winner. 12 out of our teams advanced to the Area 3 contest, and one even competed at the state level. The following results represent how our teams placed at area. Our Ag Issues team placed 11th, Green Hand Quiz placed 3rd, Green Hand Chapter Conducting placed 4th, our Green Hand Creed Speaking placed 6th, our Green Hand Skills team placed 6th, Public Relations placed 4th, our Radio Broadcasting team placed 8th, the Senior Chapter Conducting team placed 8th, our Senior Creed Speaker placed 5th, our Senior Quiz placed 7th, and our Senior Skills placed 9th.
The Agricultural Advocacy team was incredibly successful this year as we advanced to state at the Sam Houston State University. The team placed 3rd at district, 1st at area, and placed top 20 in state. Team members include Paige Bachman, Jada Dover, Becca Hook, and Abby Wolf. As we go into our spring career development events, contests we're eager to be just as successful in as we were this fall. We're also looking forward to our livestock show at our upcoming yearly show.
Dr. Zamora and board members, on behalf of all the ag teachers in each of our chapters, we thank you for your continued support for both FFA chapters. We would not be as successful as we are without your support. We hope to see each of you at our 50th annual TISD project show starting on January 27th. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you. Yes. No, we'll keep going. Just shake hands and then we'll do a photo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good job. Thank you. Well, that's okay. They're kind of, hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. Hello. All you do. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you at the show. Y'all notice your shirts? Here, let me hold this. Okay, our final recognition for the evening is a wonderful recognition of the Tomball High School football team. We have Chris Scott, our athletic director, that is going to introduce these young men that I think are going to come charging in any minute. Maybe
yes,
singing, who knows?
Yes, ma'am, they are going to come in just a moment. President Lewandowski, Dr. Zamora, members of the board and cabinet. It's my pleasure tonight to recognize the Tomball High School football program. It's been my pleasure to watch them really over the last 9 years just continue to sustain success. And that success is really about their culture, and probably Coach Handel will allude to some of those things, but when you see relationship building, you see leadership development, you see a focus on academics and celebration, that just brings your community together. And I know Coach Handel and the entire staff are super proud of these young men and what they've done. So with that, Coach Handel, come on up and let's recognize these young men.
Come on a little closer, gentlemen. You're not shy on that football field.
Board of Trustees, Dr. Zamora and Cabinet, thank you so much for not only what you do for athletics, but just for Tomball ISD and all the support that you show all of our athletes. So very grateful for you. Also very grateful for Mr. Scott, for Dr. McKinney. I'm fortunate to be surrounded by so many men, great coaches that impact kids' lives, Coach Short and all our coaching staff. So very grateful for all those guys I get to work with every day. So standing before you is the 2025 Tomball Cougars. Just going to read off a couple of their accomplishments. These guys kept the tradition going by making the playoffs for the 5th year in a row, which hadn't happened at Tomball High School in over 36 years. They were by-district champions for the 5th year in a row. We had 2 district players of the year. We had 29 all-district players. We had 6 unanimous first-team all-players. And talking about a senior class that's made an impact, we had over 50 seniors this year, which is the most we've ever had on our roster. So that senior class accumulated a 35-15 record in their 4 years and winning 6 playoff games in their career. So a lot of great things that accomplished on the field, but more importantly, like Mr. Scott said, their accomplishments in the school building and in the classroom are really what makes this group stand out. And some of these numbers that I do want to quickly read off to you, just really impressive. We had a team GPA of 3.77. We had 57 academic all-district players, which is 79% of our roster. We have 25 Texas High School Coaches Association academic all-state players. And then during the season, we had 74% of our roster were AB honor roll, and 42% were on the all-A honor roll. So again, great things that these guys do on the field, but even more impressive, and they are a true definition of student athlete. So really want to congratulate these guys for everything that they've done. They'll never know that how they've impacted my life, all of our coaches' lives, the community, the school, and tell them all the time, although we won't get to share a sideline together with this roster, the memories that we've shared, the laughs that we've had, and the relationships will last forever. So really proud of you guys. Very grateful for the opportunity to get to coach you guys. So for the last time, the 2025 Tomball Cougars.
Shaking hands. Yeah, these seem to be bothering people. Congratulations. Hold on real quick. I should have done that before. Congratulations. 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 Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Okay. Now I gotta do this. You want some?
Sure.
Sorry. Thank you again, boys, and to our coaches. It really was a pleasure to watch you play. Okay, now is the time if you'd like to leave. This is usually the time that people find the door. This back out here. Alrighty. You ready? Okay. Moving on with the consent agenda, there are a few items that I would like to have a conversation with you about as a board. Starting with G, a donation of $20,000 from Creekside Forest Elementary School PTO, followed by a West Elementary PTO, a donation of $27,398.96. There's a $20,000 donation from the Creekview PTO, and also a $10,603 donation from the THS Cheer Booster Club, of course, for THS School. We already had the big check, but we would like to ask that the board accept through consent the donation of $159,812 from the Tomball Education Foundation. Item L is to approve an out-of-state field trip for Tomball High School NJROTC. And then the final item under consent is what you generally see regarding contract. I'd like to move on to the considered agenda at this time.
Hang on just a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a question?
Just a quick question. I noticed on the hirings list, there was a new allocation for a behavior coach at Rose Hill. I just wanted to understand what is a behavior coach. And there was also a new allocation in the same campus last month as well. So it's mid-year. Is that similar to other campuses?
So we do have behavioral coaches. That position works with our students that have been identified under IDEA, Public Law 94-142, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. And so we have students that, for various reasons, may need some additional help with their behavior, right? And to ensure that they are able to get the full benefit of the educational process, and other students perhaps in their class and in their presence as well. And so in the case of seeing them at a different time, perhaps not the normal hiring time, it may be a matter of students that have moved in. The numbers perhaps went up to a point. We do look at ratios and try to determine severity of students and whether or not we need additional assistance. Good question. Thank you. Moving on to the considered agenda, the first item is to approve the annual financial report, fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025. Of course, as it alludes to it in the statement, you do this annually. Item B is to approve the purchase of culinary arts lab equipment for the new Tomball West High School from Stafford Smith Incorporated in the amount of $741,650 using Bond 2021 funds. I want to remind the board that we do have similar programs for culinary arts at our other two comprehensive high schools. Item C is to approve the contract increase of $125,000 for Millennium Project Solutions for construction of Tomball High School CTE, going from $8,506,407.46 up to $8,631,726.55 with a contingency addition of $3,680.91. That is actually primarily to improve the drainage in that new area to ensure that we have a lasting benefit and that we don't have any issues with standing water. Item D is to approve the purchase of interior bleachers from Irwin Seating Company for the replacement of Tomball High School competition and auxiliary gym bleachers with a total cost of $420,607.51, utilizing purchasing cooperative Omnia Partners. And again, that would be coming from Bond 2025. The final item for tomorrow evening's board meeting is to approve VLK Architects architectural fee of 6.75% for the installation of artificial turf and other athletic facility improvements at various campuses with a total cost of $1,278,113 based on an estimated $18,935,000 construction budget. And then, of course, we have a contingency budget of $68,905.65. All of this part of the bond package that was discussed and approved by our community for Bond 2025 funds. I want to remind everyone on the board and in the community that just like anything, when you have something slated, you would like to have it as soon as possible, right? And I wish we could do that. But when it comes to something like turf, it's a domino effect, right? We still have to have fields for our students to participate in athletics. And so we do have a timeline. I want to thank everyone that's had a hand in making that work. I believe it's a well-vetted process and that things will go well. I have two gentlemen right here that are very familiar with this to ensure that we have the turf put in and then we, of course, have fields that we need for our student athletes. And so I just want to make sure that the community understands that this isn't something that will happen all at once. We always want that to happen, right? But unfortunately, that's not the way things work. And so just wanted to let you know that's the final item for tomorrow evening. I'll entertain any questions you might have at this time.
Martha, real quick, just going back on 5A on the annual financial report, just again, remind me why we're kind of doing that, voting on that a little bit later than we typically would since we've already reviewed the budget or the audit.
Mr. Bowles would be happy to address that.
Yes, sir. So typically,
I'm not sure you're on. There you go.
there we go. All right, so yes, typically we would have adopted the audit report back in November when we presented it to the board. At that time, though, with the government shutdown, there was some pending compliance that was still to be released that applied to the auditors and their work. And so at that point, we were asked to hold off because they could not issue their final single audit for the federal side of the annual financial report. And so they've since then been given clearance. Nothing has changed since we reported to the board in November. And so this is simply a final approval by the board or request to approve by the board.
Great, thank you for the clarification.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that.
And Martha, like you were talking about on the fields, though, I mean, we have a game plan in place to where as one field is being renovated, if you will, replaced, then the students have other opportunities, other avenues
Yes, sir.
that they'll be able to play on. It's just a matter of you can't take all your fields down at the same time.
Correct.
Bring them all back up, so.
Correct.
Okay.
So it is a process, and I just, again, I want people to keep that in mind as we're doing it, because there has to be someone first, someone in the middle, and ultimately someone at the end.
But we're going to continuously communicate with our
Yes.
parents and our staff to
Very
make
much
sure
so.
that everybody understands where their student will be.
Correct. Full
practicing.
transparency on how we're doing it, where games will be, where practice will be. But at the end, we'll be very, very pleased with the new turf around, everywhere.
Great.
Okay. I'll turn the meeting back over to our president, Mr. Lewandowski.
Thank you, Dr. Zamora. At this time, before we go into closed session, I will entertain any board comments, since it may be a while.
I just want to say Happy New Year and also congratulate Dr. Z for her Golden Deeds for Education award. And also wish both of our cheer teams good luck because they have their UIL cheer competition this week. And One other thing, I just want to thank all of the applicants that applied for our vacant seat. We had a lot of interest, and that's exciting, and I'm appreciative for everyone who just put their name in for it because it's a lot of time, and we had some great applicants, so I'm excited.
So I'll jump in. First off, appreciate the appreciation from everyone in the room and around the table. Very humbling to see you guys stand for us, and clap for us. So thank you very much for that. But you guys do the work, and we appreciate that, and appreciate each one of you in your roles. So thank you. Second, I just want to give another shout out to TEF. I think everyone's gone, but what an amazing group of individuals that are able to raise this money and then go through 96 applications. They're reading each one with the help of the directors and scoring them. And we're able to grant or give 46 grants this year. But again, it's another record level on how much TEF is putting back into the district. So, and appreciate everyone that's part of funding that too, whether it's through help me, Amanda. No, but not the gala. Well, gala too, but the donation for innovation, right? So, so that D4I. So, anyways, appreciate that. That's actually our teachers are contributing, teachers, staff members, whoever, are contributing through paycheck deductions. So that's a wonderful thing. So again, appreciate all the members of TEF and then what they do for the grants. And last but not least, I will also give a shout out for the FFA show. So I believe I was in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th annual show. So this is the 50th. Great thing. Bruce has already left, but his uncle, his parents, and then a lot of other community members were very instrumental in getting that show started years ago. And it's been amazing, the support of the district, the support of the board, the superintendents in the past. It's all been great, and look forward to us continuing to have one of the best shows around. So, and to that end, anyone listening, make sure you get these invitations out to anyone who's a potential buyer, because it will definitely make a difference at the time of sale. So thank you. That's it, Mark.
All right. No one else? I'll just say, tack on a little bit to that. First of all, I hope everyone had a great holiday and you're coming back, and hopefully we're on the downhill slide now. We, as the board comes back, it's kind of like Christmas in January, because not only did we get recognition, we had a great performance by our students, and that tops off almost everything. But then we also were able to get a donation from Tomball Ed Foundation, and they always come through. It's a great organization, and if you feel like you want to be a part of it, check with the individuals that are in it now, and see if you can get on and do some work. I'm sure they'll more than welcome you. And with that, I guess no one else has anything. We'll go into closed session after I read this. The Board of Trustees will now convene in a closed meeting for the purpose authorized by the Texas Open Meetings Act, including but not limited to following sections and purposes. A, Texas Government Code 551.071, consultation with board attorney regarding all matters as authorized by law. B, Texas Government Code 551.072, deliberation regarding purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. C, Texas Government Code 551.074, deliberation regarding appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee. And item D, Texas Government Code 551.076, deliberation regarding security personnel or devices. Let me remind everyone, no voting will take place in closed meeting. Any action the board wishes to take as a result of discussions in closed session will take place after the board reconvenes in the open meeting. It's now 6:14. And we will go into closed session.
We've got have a little special.